Hello, I'm taking this 42 brand new Sprocket, and this is a 48 wore out. So I bolt them together anyway. I just put a 520, actually it's a 530 link off the chain, and I had to grind it down a little bit so the marker would stick through, because here the 520 link was too loose and the marker didn't fetch up. So anyway, I almost done here as far as marking. See if I can hold this here. Anyway, I just put this in here and give it a little bit of a turn. There. That puts my marker bullseye all the way around in the middle. And I had to sand the black on this marker just a little tiny bit to force that metal sleeve down over, so the end of the marker would just stick up by there. Now, just one sec. I had put my top back on the marker and I couldn't do it with one hand. So anyway, now I'll center punch. I'll center punch each one of these little dots and then drill it out and put it on the drill press and drill out till it fits. Now here's what's happening. This is the link of a chain. This, of course, is oh yeah, that's the 530. Here the 520 fits down in, because this is a 520. So anyway, there's no play, like no play whatsoever. When that link is down in place, it does not move. And you can see the totally wore out sprocket. The link doesn't fit at all. So we'll go in here just for a sec. Now, this is my best used sprocket, and you can see the link rocks back and forth in the sprocket. So this sprocket is actually wore out. And over here, this is even worse. It even has more play. So this sprocket is actually totally wore out. And this sprocket is even worse again. And of course that one's gone. But so what I've always done in the past is you run your brand new chain till the edge of, oh, I had to go back in here, like right in here. When you press down on your chain, it should fit the loop in the sprocket. If you can hit the link and then push it down in the loop, that means your chain's wore. And if you have brand new sprockets, as soon as the chain is starting to ride up on the teeth where it doesn't drop, like this is a brand new chain and almost a brand new sprocket, so it fits real good and tight. But if this chain was wore any, it would hit the link and then you could push it down in and the whole chain would move back just a smidgen. Well, that's when you take the chain off and you put a new one on. And then you run it until it's a little bit worse than that. Not much, just a little bit. And you can put another new one on and run it for a short time, and then take it off and then put your first chain back on. And as soon as the first chain starts riding up like a few hundred miles, you take it off and put your second chain on, and then your third chain, and then you strap everything and start again. Otherwise, you totally ruin your sprockets on your first chain, or you're only going to get 2 chains. But usually a person only gets, I think, a couple chains out of a sprocket anyway. But if you ride it with the chain riding up on the link, it'll just cremate the sprocket. So you take it off and save that chain, and then run your chain, and then put that one back on when your sprockets are bad, because you don't want to put a new chain on an old sprocket. So you run out your sprockets by running your chain so far and taking them off and putting them back on again. But anyway, I'm gonna drill this out and file it down, and if I'm off a little bit, the chain will soon wear it down. Too bad the cat was here a few minutes ago. And there was a squirrel here too. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice day. Well, see you later.